Hello, everyone. Welcome to Jobberman Soft Skills Training. My name is Precious Imuwahe Ajanu. I'm Head Youth Engagement and Learning at Jobberman. About Jobberman. Jobberman is Nigeria's #1 online recruitment platform with over 2 million candidates and counting and over 60,000 employers. If you're looking for a job opportunity, whether you're a fresh graduate, whether you're looking to change careers, whether you're looking, just for any opportunity at all, jobberman.com is the place to be. I'm now going to talk about our unique approach to soft skills training. We start off by taking you through what's called a baseline assessment. The purpose of the baseline assessment is to assess where you are now in terms of your soft skills knowledge. So the first thing you do after signing up on Jobberman for this course is to take the baseline assessment. Don't panic. Don't worry about your scores. It's for us to know where you are now in terms of your soft skills knowledge. And then after your baseline assessment, please do well to go through the entire training. It promises to be very exciting. And what's even more important is it's self-paced. So you can finish this training in a day, in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in 5 days. It's all up to you. But when you're done, do well to do the end line assessment. Remember, you start off by doing a baseline assessment, and then you take the training, and then you do the end line assessment. Why? So that by end line, so if, for example, when you took the baseline assessment, we saw things like you are a soft skills beginner. By the time you take your end line assessment, you could have moved from being beginner all the way to being an experienced soft skills person. So that's very important for you to know as well. So when we send you your certificate, we send you your progress report so that you can see how much impact our training has had. We encourage you to sign up on Jobberman. Why? If you're looking for a job, if you're looking for an opportunity, if you're looking to hire labor, for example, jobberman.com is the place to be. And then placement tracking. Let me use this opportunity to talk about what's very exciting that we're doing at Jobberman. Jobberman, thanks to MasterCard Foundation, plan within the next 5 years to upskill 5 million young people like you and help place 3 million in dignified work within this time frame. So think about it. It's only when you sign up on Jobberman that you get access, democratic access, by the way, to jobs. And then we can also track your progress to see if you've gotten jobs, invite you for online career fairs, offline events, and just be a part of a small part or maybe a big part of your success story. Okay, now I'm going to take you through what our certificate looks like. So I'm sure somebody is wondering, why bother? There you go. So when you're done with your training, you get a certificate from us. So guys, listen up, especially those of you who are creating CVs. On your CV now, when you're done with your training, you can say, I am proficient in soft skills. And you've got evidence to back it up, the Jobberman soft skills certificate. So I'm very excited that you're here and you're willing to engage with us. I'm now going to take you through the training overview, just so that you know what to expect as you start to engage with us. First off, the learning is self-paced. So you can do this training during the day in your spare time. So if you're working, you want to wait until after work for you to be able to do, you can do the training over the weekend. It's self-paced and it can be accessed on our learning management platform. So if you go on our platform, typically after registration, you get an email from us. It will carry the link to our platform for you to access your training. And like I said earlier, when I was talking about our unique approach, you will start off by doing a baseline assessment. Guys, it's so important that we know where you are now and then take the training and finally do your end line assessment, get certified by Jobberman, and then go on to live your best life. One of the things that we've tried to put in place just to make sure that we deliver what we call an unforgettable learning experience is to adopt a blended learning approach. So you would have interactions with us on our learning management platform. You will also have interactions with us in Telegram. Guys, I encourage all of you to join our Telegram groups. Why? Number one, we will not spam you. You have my word. Number two, we share additional resources. So one of the key things we hope to get with this training is to encourage people to become lifelong learners. So we want to be able to engage with you in Telegram, share exciting learning videos with you, share ideas with you. And guys, guess what? It's a community. So you'll be interacting also with people from all parts, all walks of life, different ideas. And who knows, you might just make new friends or get connected for your next opportunity. So I encourage you strongly to join Telegram. So you can complete your courses in a day, like we said, or maybe more depending on your schedule. And then at the end of your course, we encourage you to take our project challenge. What's that about? It's really exciting. This is where we bring experiential learning to you. So at the end of the course, you will have two options to pick one project challenge, something that you will work on either on a new business idea or process improvement for the organization where you currently work. At the end of that, we have no timelines for that, but we encourage you strongly to do it and then send it back to us. When you send it to us, we'll go through them, and every month, the best project challenge will be featured on jobberman.com/youth engagement. So on the youth engagement website, we will feature you. And so if you want that visibility, we encourage you to take the project challenge very seriously. And then of course, share it across your social media platform. Who knows? Somebody, maybe an employer or a business partner, might see what you've done with us and be encouraged to hire you or give you your next big contract. Be sure to write me when that happens. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about Telegram rules. Again, remember, I promised that we will not spam you, and I do keep my word. We're not going to spam you. So there are rules to Telegram. We engage Mondays to Fridays, 6 a.m., all the way down to close of business 9 a.m. I beg your pardon, all the way down to close of business at 6 p.m. Guys, if you will not get direct feedback from us outside of this time limit, and then not on weekends. So we encourage you to engage during these times. And remember, I said we will not spam. So no spam allowed, no creation of silos. So in our groups, it's very important that we do not have silos. So if you have any observation, anything that at all that you feel would help us improve the process, please raise your hand in the Telegram group, speak with your facilitator, and trust me, we will consider every idea. So please do not form silos. Let's keep the vision the same. And then we also encourage you to not judge, because a lot of people will be asking all sorts of questions. It's very important for us to operate a no judgment zone. So there's no such thing as a stupid question. Allow colleagues ask questions. Please feel free to ask questions and exchange ideas. No forwarded messages, please. We don't want to know about information like that. We have the news sources that we can engage. So please, no forwarded messages. All conversations should be respectful. And then just to ensure that you get a robust experience with us, every week, Jobberman Youth Engagement will typically hold webinars. Here, we bring some of the most sought after speakers to engage you. So please, we'll be sharing in the groups. Do well to attend. And many of these webinars, you can ask questions. So think about a CEO you always wanted to meet, and you can also make suggestions to us. Let us know people that you always wanted to meet, and I am sure my team and I will do our very best to bring them for you. Okay, so now before I start any learning experience, it's very important to have clear expectations. So we encourage you to write down on a nice journal like this one, maybe. Write down what you plan to get out of the learning experience. You're going to have 1 day with us, 2 days, 3 days, depending on how you pace the courses. What 3 things that you hope to get out of the experience, and write us back. Engage with us on social media. Let us know if we met your expectations. And some of you might be listening to me and wondering, Precious, What are soft skills? I'm here, I've heard you, I've heard about how the program works. But what are soft skills? Okay, I'm going to tell you and why it's important that you take this training. Soft skills are, according to the World Economic Forum, some of the employability skills that you need to be able to survive or and thrive beyond surviving in this future work. So, for example, things like communicating effectively, being aware of cultural nuances across different business climates, being emotionally intelligent, business etiquette, critical thinking. We live in very interesting times. How do you promote critical thinking within yourself? Or maybe you're the leader of a team. How do you promote critical thinking within your team? So soft skills are non-technical skills that are the difference between just an A student from a star employee, that distinguishes an A student in school. You know how we have these first classes like myself, and it distinguishes an A student from a star employee. Are you able to work in teams? Are you emotionally intelligent? Can you write a good CV? Are you a young graduate with 4-page CV? All of these soft skills are covered in our curriculum. So we strongly encourage you to engage with us. So these are some of the top 10 soft skills that you need to know to be able to thrive in the future work, whether it be communication skills, self-motivation. Guys, you need to be your own motivator. Leadership skills. How do you take responsibility? Things like working in teams. These days, you're not going to be working in silos, right? Or working alone. Most likely, you'll be working with people. So, how do you problem solve? How do you take initiative? How do you work with agility? How flexible, how adaptable are you? How do you negotiate? How do you resolve conflict? All of these are covered in the Jobberman soft skills training. So, we are really glad that you've taken this decision to be here. And some of you might be asking, okay, now I know how the process works. Now I know about what soft skills are. But what are the learning outcomes? Is this worth my time? At the end of this training, we expect that you'll be able to learn about all the necessary soft skills you need to thrive in this future of work that has started now. So that's one. Another thing is we hope that we're able to provoke lifelong learning. We want you to be a lifelong learner. We want people who engage with our courses to be the kind of people who recognize that there's such a thing called Google University. There's such a thing called YouTube University, LinkedIn University, Jobberman University. So you start to have an eye for opportunities. Where people see no opportunities, you're thinking, how can I make the best out of this situation? So these are some of the reasons why you should engage with our courses. And in our Telegram groups, you'll be meeting people, you'll be sharing ideas, you'll be learning how to collaborate through our assignments, our case studies, engaging, with our webinars. And our sincere hope after all of this is done is that you grow from this and you become not just someone who has been upskilled, someone who is employable, someone who is capable of starting their own business, and just an all-round rock star, somebody who can go out there and then we see you 10 years from now, 5 years from now, and we're very proud of the professional that you have become. So those are some of the things we hope that you will get out of this course. So we strongly encourage you to ask us questions if you're not clear, interact with us, follow the process flow, baseline, take the training, endline, join our Telegram groups, and keep the conversation going. Thank you so very much for listening to me. I look forward to seeing you in the classroom. Thank you, and welcome again to Jobberman Soft Skills Training. Bye-bye.